issue going on here. Adrian tried to get the oven out of the van and got so close to the steps that he actually got the van stuck in the dip. He's got the front end strapped to a tree stump because it keeps springing back on him. So I've got to go and help out, apparently. I don't know what use I'm going to be. Anyone for Christmas dinner?
Do you know what?
Like one of those.
We could do, yeah, on the aeroplane. We can do Meals on Wheels now. It's not going in this room, it's going upstairs. So you can't say that on YouTube. And our new oven, we bought it off an English couple, Liz, who put this on Facebook, but this will see us through for Christmas dinner till we eventually put in a more modern one in the proper kitchen when I get round and pull my finger out and do the kitchen down the other end. But this is perfect, and I can run electric to it this afternoon. Check it works.
You're having a laugh.
Yeah, I am. Bye.
Well, the oven's made it to the kitchen. There's absolutely no way I'm cooking on it with that above. So I'm just going to strip this wallpaper off and wash the wall quickly. Although quickly, it'll probably take me a couple of hours now in this place.
So for me, today's job, which well, yesterday and today actually, but getting there, almost finished, is putting on the flooring back, where every single one of these pieces of parquet flooring have been nailed down. And we're not talking small tacks, we're talking like 4-inch nails. Where I've pulled them up, a few of them have split in places, which I'm trying to use those more towards the end, which will go underneath the sink. The lucky bit I had is that when I put down the shower tray, knowing that that was going to cover completely the parquet flooring in there, I removed a few of those, so I knew I had some spare ones which I've adapted, which I'm now just starting to put on the very end. And then this is all set for Carole to come in and start doing her plastering, which is one job I definitely can't do. So I'm so glad that she's doing that. And then we can get underway, putting the plumbing connected up and then sorting out tiles. We still haven't sorted out what tiles are going in the shower. I think Carole did some research this morning. I'm pretty sure we know where we're going now, but we'll update you on that. Right, so as I said, flooring down now, as you can see. Just for a moment, unit back in place, just so I can make sure that it looks level, and looks pretty good to me. Right, so Carole's now obviously in the ensuite, prepping the walls, so fill us in.
I'm waiting for the first coat on their bathroom floor to dry, so while I'm doing that, I'm putting this primer on. Now this is Italian plaster that the finish will look like marble. It feels ever so smooth and I'll have a shiny finish. Never used it before, always wanted to but never had the occasion to, and it's not very cheap either. But the first application is this primer. Now it says apply it with a roller, but I know with these lime plastered walls, as soon as I roll it on, it will come off. So I'm using a paintbrush. It's actually going on like damp proofing. It's quite thick and gloopy. But this is the primer for the first coat of plaster. So it might take a while with the brush, but it's got to be done. It's all in the preparation.
So am I assuming that you've got to do the whole of this wall right to the top?
Yep, hence the ladder.
Yes, and as you can see, that is actually almost 4 meters high. I think it's 3.9. So good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Today is plastering day. If you look at this product, it's like Asian called ice cream. It's got very gloopy, thick. It's quite hard to actually stir up. Anyway, they say apply it with a brush, which is what I'm trying to do. I've found out that by putting more on, because you're actually taking some of the product with the trowel off, it's not going to waste, but the more you put on, the easier it is to spread. Obviously, don't forget, this is my first time using this product. There was a few swearing words going on earlier, wasn't there, darling?
You didn't quite hit the tears stage, but yes, the use of language was very fluent.
It doesn't help when there's little bits in it as well. I don't know how old this product's been. It's on the shelf, or how long it's been there.
Pre-COVID.
But we're not going for a perfect plastered finish. That's not the effect that we want to achieve, hence why I'm using it.
No such thing as a perfect wall in a chateau, is there? They
Not
don't
when I'm
have.
doing it, no.
No, but even with lime and plaster, it's not mirror finish.
Anyway, I'll put this on and quickly show you how I'm doing it. And then with the trowel, we're just going for, doesn't help the wall's not flat either.
Looking smooth now.
I'm doing the bit behind the mirror where the mirror's going first, as my practice makes perfect. Well, almost.
Well, I reckon you're doing a very good job. I certainly wouldn't do it, definitely.
I wouldn't let you do it. I saw the job you did, what you did when you sealed the windows.
Wow.
That was a case of stripping it all out before it dried and start again.
Yep. I just don't have the wrist action.
It's called patience, darling.
Well, you're doing a good job, and I'm looking forward to seeing wall finish and, well, ready for this second coat.
This is going to take a day to dry. It will take me a day to do it, 8 hours to dry. So tomorrow we can attempt to put in the second coat on,
Yeah.
which is a different technique.
Which we'll show you when we do that then.
Right.
Bye. Well, sorry, darling, the clocks have struck 12, so it's coffee time and croissants. How you getting on?
Well, I forgot to paint the ceiling, so I had to stop.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe I should have left it to the professionals.
Why? Why? Looks good to me.
It's not very smooth, although I don't want it to have the perfect smooth finish.
No, it's not a show house.
It's not been the easiest of jobs, I must admit. But I've done the best I can.
Well, considering this is the very first time you've ever done it, I'd applaud you for that one. I'll treat it to an almond croissant in 5 minutes.
I know you haven't been to the bakery.
Oh. Alright, pan of raisin. Second best.
So this is going to take all day to dry, so the second coat's not going to go down today.
Okay.
So I'm pushing it, getting it done for when the plumbing goes in next week.
Well, we'll crack on with the other jobs this afternoon. And then we'll gear up ready for the Grand Prix tonight.
Oh, there's a nail right in the middle.
Oh dear. Right, I'm going to go and put the kettle on. I'll see you in 5.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
How does it look?
Well, I'm sure our viewers will tell us, but
Thanks.
what I can see, scrolling down, very good. I mean, I'm more than happy with it. I'm waiting, obviously, till you've done the second coats, or 2 more coats, isn't it?
I'm waiting for it to dry.
But with that, then with the mirror up and the lights up,
We won't see it anyway.
You probably won't see most of it anyhow, that's fine. So, no, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I managed to finish the wall the other day in time, but it hasn't really had the effect that I was looking for. You can't see on the camera the plastering effect or feel the smoothness of it. I'm quite disappointed. It looks like I've just painted the wall magnolia, which I could have done with a pot of cheap paint. But anyway, the colour's right to go with the marble. We're just playing with effects on the skirting board at the moment. Obviously it's been removed here. The floor's undecided, but you can see I've been playing with this gold effect. That's gold leaf, and to the other side of the leg you can just see that's just normal gold paint. It's a bit outrageous to have a gold skirting board, but this is my ensuite and Adrian's. We don't want something a bit royal and different. I think the skirting looks really nice in the gold leaf. The mirror and the lights are back up, which look beautiful. And also a change here. This was the colour I had left over from our bedroom, but it's not quite right with the plaster effect, so that will be a change of colour there. We also need some help with the toilet. So we've got this lovely gold in here and the basic white toilet. No choice but to have that colour. It doesn't come in any other colour. So suggestions please, how to cover it up. And also this light switch will be changed to a gold one. And some more effects I've been trying on the wall. This one here was just a cheap acrylic paint, but it's so smooth when I applied it with a spatula. This one here, also very smooth, is the gold leaf. I cannot do the whole wall in gold leaf. So I'm going to look for some designs to put around this wall because it's quite a large one. I'll see the shower's not looking any different. That's the gold tap and the waste for the sink. Just panning around slowly. You can see we have these fan lights above the doors, which I've tried to clean and clearly it doesn't clean. So we'll be smashing those out and replacing them with clear glass to let the light in. There's also one above the shower, although Adrian's got his green board above it at the moment. That will have to be replaced as well. But that's a cheap enough item to buy at the DIY store. So it's all coming together. Slowly, slowly, as they say. But suggestions on your toilet, please. Or the toilet.
So we hope that you all really enjoyed watching this week's video. I think it was quite a fun one to edit, so I hope that you enjoyed it just as much as I did. We just wanted to say that we really appreciate you guys watching our videos. It really does make a difference because it's so encouraging for my parents. We love reading through all of your comments and the support that you've been giving us is incredible, so thank you so much. But if you liked this video, make sure you leave it a like and you subscribe, and we hope to see you in the next video.